Hello, my name is Emily. In this video, my group and I will be explaining about two theories, which are behaviorism and humanism. Okay, I'm going to be talking about behaviorism. You all must be wondering, what is behaviorism? Let me make it simple for you. Behaviorism is a theory of learning which states all behaviors are learned through interactions with the environment through a process called conditioning. In other words, behavior is simply a response to our surroundings. So, in behaviorism, there are two types of conditioning, which are classical conditioning and operant conditioning. I will be talking about classical conditioning. So classical conditioning is a type of learning in which an organism learns to associate with a certain stimuli. Wow, those were really some hard words, so let's just get into the examples. As you can see here, I was recording myself, and suddenly I heard a ringtone which was the same as mine, so I went out to look for my phone. But apparently it was my mom's phone ringing. So, how can we relate this with classical conditioning? Well, there are four terms that you need to know, which are unconditioned stimulus, conditioned stimulus, unconditioned response, and conditioned response. Here, the unconditioned response is when I went out to look for my phone, and the unconditioned stimulus is the ringing of my phone. After many times hearing my phone ring, that ringtone will be associated with my phone. Now, every time I hear that ringtone, I will think that ringtone is coming from my phone. My reaction here is called conditioned response. And the same ringtone on someone else's phone is the conditioned stimulus. Was that hard to understand? Let me give you another example. Green. When I said the word green, my brother showed no response. When I sprayed water on my brother's face, he flinched. This reaction is called the unconditioned response, or in other words, a natural reaction, And the water is the unconditioned stimulus. After that, I started to say the word green every time I sprayed water on my brother's face. I tried repeating this action a few times, and now, every time I say the word green, he will flinch. This reaction is called the conditioned response, and the word green is the conditioned stimulus. Green, orange, blue, red, green, orange, pink, gray, green, orange, pink, blue, red, green. I hope you were able to understand the concept of classical conditioning. Now, my friend Sophia will explain about operant conditioning.
Hello, I am going to explain about operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is a type of learning in which behavior is strengthened if followed by reinforcement or diminished if followed by punishment. First of all, for reinforcement, it is a consequence that increases the probability that a behavior will occur. There are two types of reinforcement, which is positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. For positive reinforcement, it is when we add something that the person likes to strengthen their behavior. For example, the teacher gave her student 10 ringgit as a reward because he got the highest marks in class. Negative reinforcement is when we remove something that the person hates so that their behavior will improve. For example, the student doesn't have to attend tuition anymore because her grade has improved. Today, I am going to give you guys your quiz results, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, one more Haris, come to the front. Haris, congratulations. You got the highest mark in class, which is A+.
Yay!
Here you go. This is your prize.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Next, one Aisha, come to the front. Okay, Aisha, remember before this you got C- for this subject, right?
Yes.
And you have to attend the tuition, right?
Right.
Okay, congratulations, you got A-.
Thank you,
Yay.
teacher.
Okay, so after this, you don't have to attend the tuition anymore, okay? Okay.
Teacher, next time I will improve myself again.
Okay. Congratulations, everyone. I hope you guys will improve again and again, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Secondly, for punishment, it is a consequence that decreases the probability a behavior will occur. There are two types of punishment, which is positive punishment and negative punishment. So for positive punishment, it is when we add something unpleasant to make sure the behavior will not occur again. For example, the teacher punished her student to do squats in front of the class because she laughed at her classmate, and it was an appropriate action. So for negative punishment, it is when we remove something pleasant. For example, the teacher took away her student's smartphone because he didn't pay enough attention in class. That's all from me. Thank you. Okay, class, repeat after me. B,
B,
E,
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 B.
B.
Haris, why are you playing your phone in my class right now? And you're not paying attention to the class.
Sorry, teacher.
Give me your phone. Aisha, that's inappropriate to say loser to your classmates. Now I want you to give me 2 squats right now.
Okay, teacher.
1,
2.
2. Okay, go sit to your chair.
I'm sorry, teacher.
Focus on my class, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
For the definition of humanism, humanism is centered around the development of independence and self-actualization. It focuses on the concept of freedom, dignity, and the prospect to improve. Therefore, it involves using human capabilities like creativity, intellect, personal development, hands-on skills, and etc. Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs uses the humanism theory, and it explains that self-actualization is the highest form of human need. It is only achievable after the needs in the lower levels of the hierarchy are more or less met, which from the lowest are physiological, safety, belongingness and love, and esteem needs. For the most important need, physiological needs, it is the requirements for human survival, such as shelter, water, and food. The second tier is safety needs, which is the need for security. This can involve employment, health, and protection from outer harm from the environment. For the third tier, love and belonging, it is pretty self-explanatory as it is the need for abstract feelings such as love, trust, and intimacy. Thank you.
So for the next part, I'm going to talk about the second to last Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the pyramid. Now, the second last one is esteem, the category esteem. And it is about the status of the person, the image, and the respect he or she gets from others. So this category of needs revolve around the person's image to the world and how they want to be presented to the world. So that is all. Now for the last one, which is self-actualization, the last category, is about the person's realization about what he wants to do in life, his goals, his achievements that he wants to do in life, where he finds himself and figures out what he can become and his full potential. So, and yes, that is all.
Jamila, are you hungry?
Yes.
Here, you can have these cookies. The video that I made was about humanism in the classroom. I used Maslow's hierarchy of needs as a reference. This video focuses on the lowest tier of the pyramid, physiological needs. In that video, I was reenacting a scene in the classroom where I was the teacher and my sister was the student. As she was doing her work, I asked her if she was hungry, to which she replied that she was. This means that her physiological need for food has not been fulfilled. I then presented her with cookies as the food, which will make her physiological need for food more or less met. This will allow her to be able to treat her hunger and focus better in the class, while producing better results than when she was hungry. That's it for my video.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Right. I'd like to ask you a very personal question. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. What would you like to do after school?
Well, for my career, I would like to become an engineer because it pays a lot, so it will benefit me in the future for giving me a stable life so that I don't have to worry about money or debt or anything like that.
So, what kind of engineering are you looking at? Civil, technical, or software engineering? Which of those engineering, or is it just general?
I don't think it matters what engineering I do, as long as it pays a lot of money and gave me a stable life to provide for my kids and family. I think I'll be okay. Thank you, teacher, and goodbye. Hello. So from the video you just watched, I had demonstrated one of the categories within Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is linked to humanism. The category I demonstrated was safety needs, since I was talking about how I wanted to become an engineer because it paid well and can lead to a stable and financial life. Furthermore, all of my reasons for choosing engineering as a career fell under the category safety needs in the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, as it involves personal security, employment, resources, health, property, and all of these are easy to acquire when you have a prestigious and well-paying job like engineering, which is why I used it to demonstrate this theory within this video. Sorry, to demonstrate this category within this video. So that is all for Maslow's hierarchy of needs. There are 5 of them, and each of them can be obtained throughout your life. So you won't achieve all of them all together at the same time. It's a step-by-step process which you will go through inevitably in your life, no matter where you are in life. And that is all. Thank you for watching.